Hello traders, welcome to the new video from the option selling series. So in the yesterday's video, I had told you about the position which I'm going to hold it for the overnight position, overnight. So if you see the same trade, like I had sold around 19,600 PE, this monthly expiry, like overall 300 quantities, I mean the 6 lots at an average price of 64.62. So, yesterday's closing price, it was settled at 51.10. So the overall profit it was showing me, in the console over here around 4,055 rupees. Overall, the return I had gained at the end of the day around 20%. So this trade 19,200 P for the adjustment purpose, it was showing around 300 rupees as a loss. So I will show you about the today's trade, like exactly how, where, and when did I make an exit for this trade. If you see here, this is the day history overall, like 19,650. I bought it, 6 slots, as I had already sold overnight six lots. I closed it at 48 rupees point 90, and at the end of the day the price was settled, like today it closed around 19 rupees. So the still it was showing me around, like if I had been in the trade I would have gained another 9,000. So it's fine, but if you see over here, this is my position over here. If you see the 90,600 650 PE, I made a profit of around 4,700. As yesterday also in the closing price and the settlement, if I go to the console, I had a profit of 4,000. But I after an exit today, I made around 4,700. Around 700 only I was able to make the profit, because during the daytime, if you see in the Nifty went to almost like 550 levels. Hence, I was, today after the opening price, Nifty consolidated a little bit, and then we saw, sell off till 19,550. So over there for me, the loss was around 10K, which was showing during the daytime. Like, but after a swift momentum and a rally after taking out a day high, the premium decay started in a very good fashion. But I was not able to reap all the premium decay, because I was hesitant. The Nifty might not break the day high, and even we had a resistance over here yesterday's closing price. So I thought we will face a rejection, and then over here, if you see, the 200 moving average was also in the confluence, wherein the let me clear this a bit, and then if you see what my thinking was, if you see, I had told you about this trend line which was forming over here, and my exit, exactly where did I make exit is around, like if you see, around 1140 exactly. I bought this put around 1140. So why I made at 1140 exactly, if you see in the Nifty chart, if I let me clear this, around 1140 candle, if you see here, the price was after a big candle. I thought, like, at this point there is not much of a difference, gap left between this trend line. And even though if it would have gone, I thought we will face a resistance. Hence I didn't wanted to, because we saw a swift rally from 19,550 level till almost like 90,660 levels. So I was hesitant, because already we had seen a 100-point rally till that. So I thought of making an exit, because we had a 200 moving average on a 5-minute time frame basis, and along with this trend line which was formed, where we had a rejection in the previous day intraday action. So already we saw, minor sell off at this point, and there was a consolidation. So after this much point of a rally of 100 points, I was like, hesitant to hold this trade, and I made an exit around 1140. So the overall profit from this trade was around 4,000. But during the daytime, I had to see the loss of around 11,000 to 10,000. Overall, the risk to reward ratio was not that great, because Nifty saw a crackdown. Anyhow, it's a part of the game, and I was holding it because of the we had a major support over here at 19,550. If the Nifty would have broken and sustained there for 15 minutes, I would have exited and I would have accepted the loss. But however, we saw a great bounce, and then I was able to exit with a decent profit. And in the during daytime, at the end point of the session, I when the Nifty was around, like, at, if you see the price over here around 3 o'clock, the Nifty had gone till 730 high level. So what did I do is, like, I started selling call option of let me tell you where exactly. If you see here, I started selling. Let me scroll down a bit. Yeah, over here, if you see, I started selling 19,700 C at 256. Then I bought a 20,000 C to adjust the price similarly, and then I started selling. I sold around like 5 lots of 19,700 C at a price of 67, 66, 61, 61, and on an average around like around 62, 64 rupees was my average price. So with overall quantity I had 5 lots, like 250 quantities. Over here, see, why did I make an entry in this during an intraday basis? However, I closed this in the at the end of the day around 3:15. So overall, if you see, my logic behind this trade was like Nifty had a resistance over here in the 5 minutes time frame. If you see, we had a resistance over here in the which had formed double top at this bottom around 730 level. So today, even after the breakout and then consolidation, we saw again a breakout. So this was a zone wherein I was expecting there will be a consolidation and minor consolidation. I was not going to hold it for the overnight, so I just entered in this trade around like 250 to 3 o'clock. Overall, I made a overall profit of around 3,600 with this trade. 19,700 C. I had bought 20,000 C just to reduce the premium required for this one. However, I made a loss of 50 rupees, which is fine. And overall, if you see here, 19,200 PE, which I had overall overnight position, that had also a loss of 300. So overall, the profit which I gained from the option selling from today's trade and the overnight trade which I had held yesterday night, so around I was able to make around 8,000 from this profit from this trade, and along with I had to accept the loss of this the premium which I the option which I had bought far out of the money. So overall, I was able to make around 7,500 after the uh, so what you say is charges and all. So that's it for this video. And however, I'm holding two lots which I sold far out of the money, 90,000 PE, 90,800 PE at an average price of 95 rupees. And I have sold this as a naked option wherein I have not hedged this position with the far out of the money put buy. So as of now, let's see. I will update you about this trade tomorrow, as the monthly expiry is going to be tomorrow. So see you in the next video. Till then, thank you for watching. Bye.